Welcome to another edition of Fridays with Fred. My name is Fred Said. Today I'm talking to all you property owners out there that are going to go ahead and rent your property out. So, these are the four main factors that you want to look at in today's real estate market in regards to accepting a tenant. Number one, you want to make sure that every tenant that's going to apply for your property over the age of 18 years old fills out a 2-page rental application. With that, you'll be able to see all their history, their references, what they have as far as their bank accounts go and balances, their personal contacts, their employment, their verification. Everything is on that application. And they authorize you, by signing it, to go ahead and verify any information you would like about that tenant. Number two, you want to have a copy of a tri-merge credit report, meaning all 3 credit scores, Equifax, Experian, TransUnion. Along with that, you want to have the full credit history as well. So important to get that credit scores and credit history for all 3 bureaus. Number 3, you want to have their proof of income. So, if they're a W-2 or paycheck stub employee, it's very simple. Just get a copy of the last 2 paycheck stubs, verify with their employer as far as they're working there, match up the income they say they're making on their paycheck stub and on their application, and that's what you do. Now, the tricky part is if that tenant is self-employed or a business owner. To me, it's simple because we do hundreds of transactions. I know what to look for. But you as a landlord would ask the tenant, listen, since you're self-employed, I want to know how you make your money, how much you make, and what you do. So how are you going to prove it to me? Sometimes self-employed tenants and business owners supply tax returns, bank statements, profit and loss statements, canceled checks, whatever it might be. It's got to be sufficient for you to feel comfortable that they make money, enough to pay the rent, the business isn't going anywhere, and they've been doing it for a little bit of time. And then number 4, you collect a personal letter. And by personal letter, it's a dear landlord letter on behalf of the tenant. Dear landlord, this is what we do, this is my family, this is where we're from, and if there's any credit discrepancies, they explain why on that letter. So, it's so important that you, the landlord, with any property locally in Orange County, Southern California, it doesn't matter where you are on watching this, that you collect the proper documentations and facts from that tenant prior to making a decision and accepting them as your tenant. Because you've got to make sure the tenants that you accept for your property pay the rent on time, have the ability to pay the rent on time and the rent in general, take care of your property, and just become fantastic tenants for you. So if you have any questions whatsoever regarding the rental process for your property in your condo in Orange County, give us a call 7 days a week at 949-272-0125. Don't trust me. We have multiple reviews from landlords that we worked with over the past 5 to 10 years. We do fantastic service. We're highly, highly experienced in this trade of real estate. So go to our website 7 days a week as well to see all that information at www.bestocproperties.com, and tune in next week for another edition of Fridays with Fred. Why? Because that's what Fred said.